Hello and welcome to the Silver Serpents channel. I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and I also want to make a little note that my birthday was this week. As I've said before on the channel, I was born in '89, and out of sentiment, I love coins from that year. Now this '89 Philadelphia Morgan was the first '89 coin that I got, possibly gradable. Don't know if it's been cleaned, but I've kept it in the flip ever since I got it, so this one kicked off my love of Morgans with this brilliant example here. Still have some of the breast feathers and the details in the olive branch. And that was my very first Morgan. Now this one here, another '89 Philadelphia, a little more worn, but this one has become my pocket piece. You still see that there's some hint of the breast feathers, and the olive branch is a little more worn on this one, but this is one I carry with me and have been for the last couple weeks. So hope to emboss that one with some of my energy. And I picked up a couple of other '89s from that the pocket piece came from. I bought a couple of them from the same seller. We have this one here. These just kind of stay in flips because that's how I keep them with my one piece dollar and an '87 Morgan. Here's another '89p. Again, I love '89s, and I got these at a good price for these very fine coins. Now, the first cheap coin I actually got for my birth year was an original mint package, the Royal Canadian Mint Maple. Mint sealed, '89. And this is one of my favorite coins because I like this portrait of Queen Elizabeth, and this is also the last year that this portrait was used on Canadian coinage. This was done by Arnold Mankin, I believe, in 1965 and used until the late 1980s. So, brilliant, not milky, gorgeous maple. Couple spots, but I've seen modern maples that look a lot worse than this one here. I'm really glad to have this in my stack. And then finally, we eventually got an '89 Eagle. Very close to BU condition. A little bit of toning around the B on Liberty. Camera's actually picking up more on the back side than it is on the front, but it's darker on the front. But yeah, there's another '89. And to kick off today, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 unboxings for you today. This is the mega birthday and Thanksgiving mega haul video. First one I want to show off is an Intaglio piece I got to complement the sniper that I picked up just before Veterans Day, which is one of my favorite rounds ever since I found it in my love of long-range marksmanship. Oh, this one's already been opened here. Uh-oh, what do we have? More Intaglio Mint? Yes, please. We do love the Intaglio Mint and Germania, Scottsdale, Perth, and many, many others. But here we have the Bill of Rights, Amendment 2. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. And this is a BU 2-ounce silver round featuring George Washington on the obverse. Free people not only be armed, but disciplined. And we have the Second Amendment from the Bill of Rights on the reverse, featuring 2 looks like Colt single-action army revolvers. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Round, I'm sorry. I don't have much set space here. I work on kind of a small table, so bear with me as we get through all of this. All right, and keeping it moving here. Another one I've kind of already opened. I got this off of eBay for $7 plus sales tax. Here we have a tube. I don't know if we can get the reflection, but this is from the Perth Mint, Australia. And what's inside? We have nothing. What's going in the tube, though, are my Perth Mint Lunar Dragon Bar coins and the Lunar Snake and Lunar Dragon. So let's start to get some of these out and fill the tube. Now this one here has got some beautiful purple toning going on. I almost want to leave it out of the tube to see what it continues to do, but I might just set that one on top. Again, these are all very tightly packed. All right, so here in this flip, we have got the 2019, 2018, 2022, and 2021. Now, when you look at them in this way, here we have 2018, 19, 21, and 22. So these will now have a tube to live in. We have 5 of these all together with a duplicate of the 2018 bar. 2019, 21, and 22. And then here, I picked these up a while back, just before spot jumped. So I think I paid about $45 or $46 for each of these BU gorgeous bars. And these are bars. And these are coins. So now we can take these out of the flip. They've been in since I received them, and put these beautifully at the bottom inside of our tube. So now we have 7 bars and more on the way. Drop in a little desiccant and close the lid. So there's one little thing I picked up for myself for my birthday. Taken care of and done. All right, moving on. Okay, we have another package here I picked up for my birthday. This one has been opened already, but I'm excited to share with you all that I picked up a 1989 Australia mint set of uncirculated coins. So let's take a look here. Some information about the Royal Australian Mint. Mint sealed and sleeve. Uncirculated. Mint set from Australia. Wow. And you can see here the portrait of Elizabeth II is different than it is on the maple, with the tiara and a crown for the same year. I believe they stopped Australia coinage with this portrait in '87. So let's take a look. These are gorgeous. Australia, largest and oldest perhaps island, 8 elegant coin set, feather tail glider, the frill neck lizard, spiny anteater, the lyrebird and platypus, Australia's crest on the 50-cent, jumping kangaroo on the $1 coin, $2 coin with the Aborigine, a work of 3 designers, Horst Hahn, Stuart Delvin, and Ralph Maclouf. And here we have pictures of the spiny anteater, the glider, the frill neck lizard, and the platypus. And onto the coins. Brilliant. Now, some of you Aussies may not think this is a big deal, but for a mint set sealed now 36 years old in a foreign country, I was extremely impressed and ecstatic to add this into my collection. Now, none of these coins are silver. They are copper nickel bronze and aluminum bronze, but this is for my collection. This is for me to enjoy. Well, we have that there. I hope you enjoyed looking at that with me. Set this in the back here. Okay, what is next? What is next? I hope I didn't flash my address on there too long. I was looking for my knife because this one has not been opened yet. If I have to edit this, it's going to be posted a lot longer after Thanksgiving. But, yeah, let's see what we have in here. Wow. A green foil mailer. Let me check the manila envelope, and there's nothing else in there. All right, our item is inside. Let's take a look. Oh, man. Oh, what have we got in here? Another sealed maple. Gorgeous. Now, I had a chance to buy 2, but unfortunately I could only afford 1 from the seller because I made some other purchases for myself for my birthday. So, here we're kind of running out of space and trying to keep this moving along. So, let's get on to the last one of the last ones. This is one I got myself for my birthday. Some pieces I'd wanted for a long time. So I think the seller repackaged some thing in there. So let's take a look off camera and pull this out. Damn, it's kind of taped in there pretty good. Let me get this out and I'll come back. All right, we are back. And nope, we are not back. Give me a second. All right, now let's see what we have in here. This is really securely packaged. I almost think Blue Collar sent this. But let's get into the bag and pull these out, shall we? See here we have a Komsco 2-ounce stacker. Wow. Damn, the capsule is cracked, but it's still mint sealed. Gorgeous piece. I wanted one ever since I'd seen it on the Stack Collector. And now, I finally got one. Damn, that capsule is cracked. Oh. Lovely piece. Now, these ones were a bit high premium. I believe I paid $135 for the stacker. And I got here an ounce. Oh, there's so much tape. This was not going anywhere. Wow. Okay, let's get this right side up. 1 ounce. The Zeewijk. 1727. Shipwreck silver. Wow, it's proof like. There we go, some Shipwreck silver. Wow. All right, and our last package for today, I believe, is something Thanksgiving themed. So I've been holding onto this one for a while. Let me delicately open this one because we should have some COAs in here as well. And make sure we don't cut anything we don't want to. Wow. All right. Get this out here. And what do you know? About 5 ounces of silver in this package. I completely forgot. All right, let's start to slowly peel this apart, shall we? Okay, so first up, we have a 2016 Australian kangaroo. This is for my tube of 20. The tube holds 25. Now, it's a New Zealand mint tube that holds 25, and I bought 20 roos, so that's gonna help fill that up. Okay, those are the COAs with the kangaroo. Next up, what do we got here? Oh my, a first for the channel. We have Australian wedge-tailed eagles. 23 and 2019. Wow. Coins look good. The capsule's a little scratchy. Wow. Sorry, Alexi and Buckethead, you guys are gonna hold some eagles for me. All right, and now I believe these are the stars of the show. All right, so guess we'll start with the bottom, the silver. I thought this was a bar, but it's a round. So we have here from the CMG Mint. Oh wow, number 38 of 250. We have the Thanksgiving Beauties. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Okay, now let's pull out here the COAs. Medallion was minted by Silvertown for CMG Mint, 1 troy ounce of silver. 250 plain, 45 gold plated, and 65 VR. I forget what that is. And we got the silver and a, well, would you know it? A gold plated Thanksgiving Beauties. So there's another look at the COA. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you all are having a wonderful Thanksgiving. This is quite the harvest. I've got more coming along, about another 15 or so ounces maybe to unbox in the coming weeks. Stay tuned for more. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Leave your comments down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.